It is time now for the Peter Channel's evening news on this Friday evening, July 8th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins, and now your 6:05 p.m. news and our top story at 6:05 is the ambush began with gunshots and killed 5 officers and sent screaming crowds. Scrambling for cover, it ended when the Dallas Police Bomb Squad killed 11 after negotiations failed. Facebook photo of Philando Castile, Minnesota. He was shot by 70 police during a travel for a broken taillight on Wednesday. A police officer who was shot while responding to a damaged property call at an apartment complex Friday morning. The call came in just before 8 o'clock to the Three Oaks apartment in Valdosta. President Obama, Prime Minister David Cameron of Britain, as identity test by Russia shows some cracks. The content of the U.S. said its first secret-related death, Salt Lake County in Utah. Officials said a patient who died in June had a virus infection and contributed to a death. Tennessee highway gunman kills 1 and injures 3, motivated by police shootings authorities said. Iraq's Prime Minister fired Baghdad chief security officer Friday after the deadly weekend bombing that killed close to 300 and provoked criticism over the government's ability to prevent such attacks. Seoul, South Korea, and the United States said on Friday that they would deploy an missile defense system in South Korea to counter the threat from nuclear-armed North Korea drawn in a sharp and swift protest from neighbor China. Near ethnicity, Edo moved to Lake State Runback long ago to marry a command from the area. Since the return in 2015, she had provided sanctuary to many internally displaced people from Unity State looking for safety in Runback, South Sudan. While President Obama's decision to keep 8,000 troops in Afghanistan is seen by some critics as a sign of political failure, it is being endorsed as a crucial necessity by range of the U.S. Military rebel attacks in Syria have killed about 50 people and wounded many others in the last couple of days, officials said on the last fire. Seoul, North Korea's overseas labor force of significant source, but more countries are trying to defend state sanctuary workers. Washington and press sanctions on Kim Jong-un are just a bigger U.S. plan to blacklist North Korean individuals for the human rights violations. Samoa, Fiji, the Pacific Hubbard's case. Now 40 days orders centered in a lockdown Friday morning after police spotted what they thought was a weapon inside a black box according to the U.S. Richmond, Virginia people were caught by bulls Friday during the Spain Sun Farmer Festival in Pamplona. Williamstown, Kentucky, a $100 million model of Noah's Ark has opened a tourist attraction in Williamstown, Kentucky. Then, the vetting process for the potential running mates is new in collusion for Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump as they move toward the picking of vice president. Jacksonville, Florida. President Green Brand, Democrat of Florida, was indicted Friday on a federal mail and wire fraud charges for involvement with an unregistered charity in Virginia. Remember now, unexpectedly bad did Friday's release of June employment data. It turns out the weakness was a fluke after all, and it looks like a big part of it was due to seasonal time of that. New York benchmark S&P 500 stock index pressed against its brokerage close on 9 Friday as well. Street rallied after a much lower and then expected jump in jobs growth confirmed the U.S. Take a look at the stocks. The Dow up 250.86 to 18,146.74. The S&P 500 up 32.129.90 and Nasdaq up 79.95 at 4,956.76. Qualcomm and Intel shares report amid the news that the Qualcomm completed its 3-month deal with a Canadian telecom firm and agreed to be bought by Risk Capital Group. Washington boosts Alton Hamilton and $12 million U.S. application to continue to provide support services for Royal Saudi Navy. Chengdu, China. China's homegrown Y-20 heavy transport aircraft entered military service on Wednesday in southwest province of Sichuan. Ottawa, Lockheed Martin has received a 5-year $500 million extension to provide support service for Canada C-130 after coming in that Friday. Canadian officials meet with the suppliers and government representatives this week at the Farnborough Airfield regarding the CF-18 aircraft replacement. Move over cartoon stars at Discover Planet with not one, not two, but three suns, known as HD 1339. The new discovered planet is located 320 light years from the Earth in the constellation of Centaurus. The first galaxy cluster filled with X-ray emitting gas seen in this image from NASA's Chandra X-ray Observatory. Rocky reefs off the Australia's west coast before and after 2011 marine heat wave. Following 2 patient deaths last week and another early this year, Juno Therapeutics announced Thursday it has put in its rocket trial clinical to direct to the U.S. Elizabeth Holmes, the founder and chief executive of Theranos, has seen her personal wealth fall from $4.5 billion to zero. Survival rates from the patients with breast cancer improvement, but black women remain more likely to die from the disease than white women. 17 County, California. 2 dead births tested positive in the West Nile virus on Wednesday in Redwood City and Everton. The first time disease has been detected this year in the county. In local news, it was Humble morning for area law enforcement on Friday. The 5 Dallas police officers were assassinated and 7 others were wounded by a snap fire during a peaceful protest of the police of 2 black men in the cities this week. Fox Properties on the side of the roll call had other officers at other stations around the area put black bands around their badges. In one for the slain Dallas police officer as a black man in the North Police badge, following the shooting deaths of the 5 officers in Dallas. On social media, police departments located in the nation, including here in Norton, offered thoughts and prayers. Foxborough Police Chief Edward O'Leary said it was ironic that the officers in Dallas were watching over a peaceful demonstration of people protesting against police actions. As O'Leary said that the targeting of police officers is disturbing. And in Providence, Methuen, Massachusetts didn't take much clothing to find new homes for the more than 4 dozen needy goats. Animal Rescue Farm in Massachusetts says all 46 of the goats been acquired by mid-May from an owner overwhelmed by it. It's rapidly growing herd has been adopted. The MSDA never said Friday that the additional 5 kids born since May also been cleaned. And then sort of an Alpine, Pygmy, and Elgor mixes are already in the new homes. Boston, Republican Governor Charlie Baker vetoed $256 million spending from a nearly $39 million state budget for the fiscal year that began July the 1st. Peter Channel News Times now 6:13 on this 7:10. And when he shook the hands of the Bills, defendants in all seriousness told anywhere he wanted a rematch in 3 weeks' time. Danny did not let his top free agent and targeted offseason Kevin Durant, but the Celtics president improved his team's roster. The New York Knicks ran out Derek Williams for her ESPN team recommended to take one for the restricted free agent to find a new home. Walk away whenever he wanted to, and they stepped down from the men's basketball coach at SMU Mustangs due to a contract dispute. Peter Channel News Time, 6:14 p.m. on this Friday evening. It's time now for Travel and Transit Report. Let's stay up with us. MTA alerts where the subway system is swinging again. Framer West Line, please board up on Framer West and Brandon Platforms at Wolseley Farm Framer Station until 7:30 p.m. Please board and Brandon Framer and Worcester Line trains at the outbound platforms at Framer and Wolseley Farms until 7:30 p.m. Avaland notes the minute platform is currently out of service at Andover. Near train 622 5:45 p.m. and inbound is expected to operate 10-15 minutes beyond schedule between Hershey Station and South Station. Native train 619 5:27 p.m. from South Station operate 10-15 minutes late between Fort Stills and Needham Max due to late arrival and Stoughton train 919 5 p.m. at South Station is expected to operate 10-15 minutes late between Ruggles Station and Stoughton. And now look at the highways. Starting off down Eastern Connecticut, where 395 is running from New London all the way up into Worcester. 95 on the southbound side, level slow from New London all the way down on Old Saybrook. Mirror Parkway is sometimes slow for the Norwalk stretch. Mirror Parkway to from Stamford to the Bridge. 95 on both ends it is slow from Stamford all the way at the Norwalk. 95 northbound is backed up all the way to Bridgeport. 95 both ends slow around New Haven. 91. 95 on the northbound side also in New Haven after I-91. 95 on the southbound side so New London 91 on the northbound side is slow before I-84 in Hartford, Connecticut. I-84 eastbound side also that's in Hartford. I-84 eastbound side so from 684 all the way out to Newtown, Connecticut. Acton, Rhode Island. 146 in both ends also from Lincoln, Rhode Island all the way up to North Smithfield from 295 to 146A. 95 on the southbound side is slow after the Route 37 in Warwick all the way after Route 4 in Cover 3 down. Route 4 southbound side. Rolls around the cover 3 stretch. Southbound side, it is backed up from Route 1A and went from all the way to Route 140 in Massachusetts. The concert going on at the Xfinity Center, so expect delays around 495 in Mansfield and 140 in Manchester. I just witnessed some cars being busier than normal traffic on Route 140 in Mansfield because of the concert. 95 in the southbound side is off there. 120 in Kenton all the way to Ponce Street in Norwood. 4 in the southbound is backed up from 120 in Kenton all the way to Route 139 in Stoughton. Route 120 both ends, so from 24 in Randolph all the way to the Braintree split. Route 3 is slowing both ends from 18 Weymouth all the way to the Braintree split. Route 3 in the southbound side, also in the Marshfield stretch. Southwest Expressway in both ends from Quincy down to Braintree. Southwest Expressway northbound side, so the Dorchester stretch. Northbound and eastbound side is slow from western all the way at the Newton and then breaks again from southbound all the way at the Lower Airport. Westbound side, it is backed up from 120 western all the way at the I-84 Sturbridge. I-84 westbound side, so after the Mass Effect Route 20 in Sturbridge. 495 in the southbound side is slow before 290 in Bubber. 91 in the northbound side, so from 57 in Edmonton. 91 in Chickpea. 495 so from 93 in Andover to 213. 213 in eastbound side is so around 93 to 495 in Thun. 495 is the side, so 3 in Lowell. Berkshire 3 in eastbound side, it's also just before the Massachusetts border. New York State 3 on the and it's also in the Kings. New York State found on the westbound side, also before 20 in Buffalo. 190 on the southbound side, so the Niagara Falls headed towards Buffalo. Up in Northern New England, Victoria Park on the northbound side, so the airport to downtown Manchester. I-8 and I-91 on the southbound side, slow at the Canadian border. Up in Vermont and Route 59 on the northbound side, also at the U.S. border up in southern Quebec. Alright, your channel news time, 6:18 on this. On this Friday evening, and it is time for a weather report. Alright, it's tonight, cloud skies, about 59 degrees. Winds not 50 miles per hour, 20% precipitation for Saturday. Forget some cloud skies tonight, cloud skies, some light rain is likely. Temperatures low by 60 degrees. But 6%. Sunday, variable clouds with shower times possible. Rumble to the thunder, especially during the morning. Rough storms about 10 miles per hour, 6%. Monday, skies are about 7 about 60 degrees. Tuesday, mostly sunny podcast got about 85 about 64 degrees. Wednesday, mostly sunny podcast got about 88 about 66 degrees. Thursday, mostly sunny podcast got about 91 about 69 degrees. And Friday, most sunny skies. Creating up the high. And it shows a lot of rain showers and thunderstorms from west of Springfield stretching in and south up east central New York. And some line of rain showers southeast of Connecticut. Currently Norton at 66 degrees overcast skies. Humidity at 33%, 19 degrees Celsius. So that is going to be it for the Peer Channel. Any news on this July 8, 2016 on a Friday. I'm previously have a good evening, a good Friday, and I'll see you for an 11 o'clock. Then I report. Have a good evening.